Westbridge Hills, welcome back to episode 29 multiplayer with me, Mr. CDP, and Moominseal. So we are preparing for the canola harvest, and as you can see, as always, well, not as always, but I have assistance again, Moominseal. She's taking the harvester up. I think we're going to start with field 10, did we say?
Yes.
We're going to start with field 10, some jump in the other harvester, we'll get those going and then we can grab the trailers. Now with both harvesters running and two people collecting, this should actually go relatively quickly with a bit of luck.
Yes.
Let's put that header on, tuck that away, put that back on there we go. Actually, to be fair, I should have towed this up and then done it, but if I go this way I can cut across the fields without driving the crops, of course.
Yes, of course.
Of course. That would be insane. Who would do such a thing?
Not me.
I always find it interesting as soon as you click multiplayer on there's no traffic, which does make life a little bit easier on this map, because this road here along the top, there's always traffic on it, and it can be an absolute pain. But without the traffic, it makes life a lot easier. Right, I'm going to do what I normally do when I'm running more than one harvester, and it's an interesting thing in that what I will do is run the harvester up the middle, and when it gets to the end I will turn it away from whichever way the other harvester's going, so then they'll both do their own strip and they shouldn't meet. That's the theory. But if I bring it over a little bit, because you've got a smaller header, so I'm probably going to clear more of the field earlier than you, so I'll just bring it over and we'll set them both off and running. And away we go. Excellent. So 6:32 in the morning. And we are harvesting. Nice. I'm going to stay in this one until I get to the bottom, so I'll make sure it turns the right way. Excuse me. Actually thinking about it, what I should have done was left the Deutz Fahr over with the other seeder, so we could be, while we're actually doing this canola harvest, we could be actually seeding 14. I'm just thinking, because I was going to do something else, because I bought some equipment that I haven't shown anybody yet, because I've got liquid manure down at the biogas plant, because I've been selling silage. The byproduct is that liquid manure tank fills up. And I've already got the Terra variant. I bought the slurry tank back for it and the injector, the slurry injector. So what I was going to do on 14 was use the slurry injector to fertilise the field. Okay. So I might do that first before seeding, maybe. Yeah, I don't want to do it after, really, do I? So I'll just make sure this turns the right way, and then I'll whiz over and do that. And I'll just use as much of that liquid manure as I've got. Once that tank runs out, then we'll just go back to a normal fertiliser spreader. But I haven't done that on any of my maps yet. I haven't used a slurry tank, I haven't used a slurry spreader.
I haven't used that yet either.
No, so I thought it might be quite nice to give that a go. Let's make sure this turns the right way. The other way, there we go. Okay, now I know they're going the right way. Where was I? Right, so if I jump into the Homer Terra variant. So, as I was just saying to my compatriots, I haven't done this before. On my Down on the Farm series in Bjornholm, on my mine's gone blank. On Sosnovka Sovkhoz, on the Gold Edition map, or on this one, I've never done a slurry spreader. I certainly haven't done a slurry injector. I generally just use the fertiliser spreaders, but I thought the other day when I drove past that big slurry tank at the biogas plant, if the slurry's sitting there, I might as well use it. And because I bought this, the Terra variant, it makes perfect sense to use it. In fact, I'd be mad not to. So I'll back this in. I hope I'm going the right way, but I'm not. That'd be typical, wouldn't it? Back that in till it says connect. And then what I'll do, back up to the slurry injector. Oh no, sorry, I went too fast then. Hook that up as well. Pipes attached, that's on. Right, now the problem I have got is I'm hoping, this is a big guess, I'm hoping this actually will fill up from the biogas plant tank. I assume it will. We're about to find out. Moomin, are you unloading the trailers?
They're not
The
full
trailers.
yet.
Oh, the harvesters. No, I assumed that's where you would be. The other option would be, while we're waiting, to grab one of the fertiliser spreader trailers and maybe stick some fertiliser maybe halfway across 14. I don't know, I'm trying to work out the best way of doing it really. Just trying to multiple jobs at the same time.
Where are the headers to the fertilisers?
The headers?
Do you have it?
The
Like
fertiliser spreaders, I've got one front one, but because I was going to be running two, I got one trailer or two trailers and only one front one. But the front one is by the side of the barn as the potatoes and sugar beet.
Just found it.
Now, I don't know whether this is going to fill up from here. Oh, please say it fills up from here. Well, this is going to be a pain if it doesn't. So this is why I never do this. Oh yeah, refill slurry tanker. There we go. Just had to have a little bit of faith. So as you can see, looking over the lip of that, there is a fair bit of slurry in there. Before I did the last bit of silage selling yesterday, or so I did, Chad, my night worker, I think I was on over 50% full, so now it's looking very, very full. This I think takes 21,000 litres, I believe. Interesting on the confirmed vehicles list for FS17. The annoying thing is I can't remember the name of the trailer. How terrible is that? But one of the trailers anyway, it's kind of a replacement for Amazon, and I can't remember the name of the company. That's terrible.
Oh yeah, you were telling me about that, weren't you?
The trailer, the trailed fertiliser spreader that you've got on this one, the Amazon, I think is an 8,000 something litre tank. On FS17, the company that's going to be kind of providing the fertiliser spreaders, it's a dual-wheeled trailer and it takes 18,000 litres, I think it said. That's a lot. Right, so let me just, I think I've got on the right one. There we go. Open up the slurry injectors, and then we'll see what we get out of this, shall we? Oh, you know what then? I'll hire a worker. That's weird. Why don't you let me do it myself? Anyway, not to worry. So, got a worker set on this. We'll see how quickly it gets through this, because this is a big field, and I can't imagine I've got anywhere near enough slurry. But at the end of the day, every bit of slurry I put into this field is money I'm not paying out on fertilisers. So, I suppose it's it's all good. It's a byproduct. I've been making silage. I've been selling the silage. This is a byproduct of selling that silage. So make the most of it. Why not? Let's see how we get on here. Right, how are we getting on with the harvesters?
Just on loaded the first set of both of them.
Okay, cool. Now we're going to leave him going side to side rather than up and down the field, and that way if I run out I can then just set the normal fertiliser spreader going. Okay, right, okay, I'll leave him to go, and...
I'm bringing the fertiliser thing over to 14.
Yeah, just in case we need it. Shall I jump in the Deutz Fahr? Oh, you've already got that here. I need a tractor to pull the... all the tractors in use.
No, you can leave the, you can detach the seed on the Deutz Fahr.
Oh, cool, okay, right.
Well, it doesn't need to be needed, does it? Because I'm
No,
just
we don't
waiting
need
for
that
it
yet.
to proceed.
Fantastic idea. At least you didn't detach anything, that was good.
Yeah, that was a good start.
There we get on there. Seem to be alright. You're doing well, okay, right. And I would say we'll plough on. That's very, very rather farming term, isn't it? Let's plough on. Never mind, ignore me. Yeah, just laugh it off. Right, I haven't looked at the chickens in a while actually. Need to do that at some point. Right, so that's hooked up. I haven't actually checked the price of canola or anything yet, so I don't know whether to do what I did the other day. If the price of canola's dropped again, whether or not to put it into the silo at the main yard, and we'll wait for the price to bounce back. So we'll have a quick check and see what it's going for, and then we'll go from there. Because if it's not actually paying very much, then we'll definitely wait, and we'll stick it in the silo. Is that all right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, are you gonna? Okay.
I'll empty it. Just 1 second. I am going to...
Like you said, it's nice though because it's lining the burn now and hopefully I can go back to.
Okay, so apart from the last little strip, was just finishing off there with the smaller of the two cases, and there goes Moominseal whizzing past to unload. I'm going to take this one now up to 15, and we'll start clearing 15.
Time. Sorry.
Every time what?
Keep crashing into the harvester.
You keep crashing into the harvester. How?
Yeah. I don't really know, to be honest, but yeah.
There's this amazing invention. I don't know if you've ever heard of them. They're called brakes.
I did, but it wasn't braking.
You know why, don't you? Because
Because
it's a smaller tractor. You're going quite fast. You've got a trailer loaded with canola in the back. So as soon as you start braking, the weight of that trailer is pushing against your tractor and the brakes. So it won't slow down or brake anywhere near as efficiently as it would do normally.
I guess not. I'm sorry.
You haven't got to apologise to me. We're just lucky there's no damage on this game. If it allowed damage, then you imagine the problems we'd have. You'd be costing my farm a fortune. That way round would work. Right, let me just check actually the price of canola. Where are we? Canola. Oh, that's not good, is it? Flour mill's only 900. The last lot I sold was 1,039, and the highest price I've ever got for it at the flour mill was 1,099. So it's down a big chunk. So what we'll do, we will stick anything we get from the canola at the moment into the silo. All right.
Okie dokie, I'm just bringing back the harvester, then I'll bring back the trailer.
Okay, sounds like a plan. Right, this one's off and running. I'll wait till it gets to the end of the field and I'll turn it the correct way. When you come up the hill to field 15 with the farm on your left hand side,
Yeah.
if you start on the strip on the left,
Okay.
because I've sent this harvester up the middle and I'm going to send it right, so if you go left hand side with your harvester,
Okie dokie.
and we will carry on.
This is canola too, yeah?
Yep, it's all canola. 10, 15 and 16 is all canola.
Okie dokie.
Which way is this going to turn automatically? No, the right way, that's okay. Okay, right. Off to my other trailer. It's always nice when someone in the house is screaming and yelling at the top of their voice.
Woo!
Woo, always helps with recording.
Yeah.
Never mind. Families, eh? What can you do?
Nothing.
Yeah. Now, I'm assuming what we'll do on this multiplayer, because I'm recording in a much bigger chunk, which will probably work out as one episode, as we get towards the end of the recording on this one, which will be in a few minutes, probably, we'll do our sign-off for the episode. And then what we'll consider is having a couple of multiplayer episodes back to back. So we'll do a sign-off on this episode, then save the video clip, and then we'll do the next one and do the same with that one. That makes more sense. It's easier to do that way.
Okay. Also, we need to do a cleaning session.
Cleaning on what? Oh, okay. If any of you haven't seen my other gameplay series, and if you haven't watched any episodes where I've mentioned it before, Moominseal is rather obsessed with clean machinery and gets rather irate with me whenever we do multiplayer because of the state.
This in half?
Yeah.
Oh.
Because I had two separate crops in it. Because it was so big and I only had a small seeder, it was far easier to do one field with one crop, the other end of the field with another. But then I decided after I did that and I got a bigger seeder, I'd stick canola in the whole thing. I mean, I could really plough that back out now, but it doesn't matter. It's not a big deal. It does mean I can also still keep it as two separate crops if I want to, which actually works quite well. Yeah, so what she often does when she comes on is makes me clean all my tractors and trailers, and I do. To be fair, I'm pretty good. I do it more than I used to. Let's just say that I do it more than I used to. Probably not as often as I should do, but more than I used to. Oh, I still haven't checked. How's the slurry injecting going? That's actually not bad. That's made a bit of a dent in it. And that's only one tank full, and he's still going. So, yeah, I'll just keep filling that up and keep going, do as much as I can with it. And it's all free, which is marvellous. Free fertiliser. And like I say, because I bought the Terra variant as a tractor unit and I've been using it for seeding, the fact you can put all these different backs on it makes it a really, really versatile machine. So despite Moominseal's disgust when I bought it on Sosnovka because I sold the T9 to buy it...
Oh, don't even get me started. No.
This does prove my point. It is a very useful machine.
But no, not as good as the T9.
That well, you know what, if anyone is viewing and they have a feeling upon that very issue, do you feel the Terra variant is a better choice, a more versatile machine than the New Holland T9? Please leave us a comment and let us know to settle this minor dispute.
It's T9.
There we go, we'll see. Right, I think I'm going to have to refill this before I can carry on, because by the time we get to the other side of the field it's not going to have enough to do another strip. We might have enough to do one more strip, but I will fill it up anyway. Now, as I was talking a little while ago, because we're doing much longer recording sessions on multiplayer, I think what we are going to do is sign off at the end of each recording session. If we end up editing it out and putting them together, it doesn't matter, but at least we've got it sorted out. So we are doing our canola harvest on fields 10, 15 and 16 with the help of Moominseal on multiplayer. On field 14, just over here to my right, I am slurry injecting, which I've never done before on any of my maps, with the slurry that is in that lovely big tank over there at the biogas plant. It seems to be working very, very well. If you have liked the episode, please give us a like. We do like likes. Yes, we do. If you don't subscribe yet, please do. Come on, subscribe. Plenty more videos coming your way. If you don't subscribe to Moominseal's channel, go over there, have a look at Moominseal's. Got some great video clips and some interesting stuff on there. We are both probably going to do more on Farming Simulator 17 when that comes out, and some more multiplayers. So please subscribe. My channel, her channel. We are on Facebook as well. We're putting clips on there, links to the videos on YouTube, plus screenshots pop on there quite regularly. And that's about it. Have I missed anything, Moominseal?
I do not think so.
No, I do not think so too. So, as ever, whatever you decide to do, thanks for watching.